I hope your day is full of mangoes and guavas and papayas and watermelon and pomegranates and guavas. Did I say guavas? Banana, apple, orange, grapes, pineapples. It's a motherfucking fruit intro, guys. Hi, it is I, Shank, reporting live for another episode of Shank, live from the Comedy Store. Today, we have an amazing episode of Shank for you with the one, the only comedian, Ali Macofsky. But before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Ali Macofsky, there's just a few things I have to tell you about. I am coming to Atlanta, the Punchline in Atlanta, I believe August 8th or August 7th. Let me check. So I'm coming to Atlanta, and I'm also coming to North Carolina. So look out for those dates. Yeah, I think it's the 7th and the 8th of August. I'll be in Atlanta and then North Carolina, and I might be adding some more dates, so look out for that as well. And before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Ali Macofsky, I just want to tell you about something I'm excited about. That's Oooh Yeah socks. Oh yeah, if you're like me, when you're at home, you like to be cozy, you like to wear your slippers. When it comes to slippers, there's only one brand I trust, and that's Oooh Yeah. They make the most unique, crazy slippers. Whether you're into alligators or flamingos, there's a pair of slippers for you. They make great gifts, and they also have socks based on, they have different states. So if if someone came to visit and you guys went to Joshua Tree, you can get them Joshua Tree socks. They have blueberry socks. Whatever you're into, there's a pair of socks for you. Shop oohyeah.com. That's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara, SARA 10 for 10% off unique sock designs. All right, guys, let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only comedian, Ali Macofsky. Here it is, guys. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Shank. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest is the one, the only comedian, Ali Macofsky.
Wow. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. Your nails are so fun.
You like them?
I love them.
I'll do a camera. Wow.
I love them. How you sat for a long time for these, huh?
You know what? It actually didn't take that long because my nail gal, she can throw a star on a nail in 2 seconds.
Really?
So it was really easy. I feel like the hardest part is just picking up one of the rhinestones. They're so slippery.
Yeah, I have to go. You know when you're just sitting there and
I love your sparkles.
It's wild.
They're fun. I every time I'm like, I don't know how often it happens, but something inside of me is like, do a fucking sparkle, do a glitter. And every time I get it, I don't know if you feel the same, but every time I get it, I'm like, is this who I am? Am I glitter girl?
Yeah, it does something for your soul, though. You have to this is crystal chrome. Oh. So it's like extra shiny chrome. Okay. It's like glittery chrome.
Nice. I like it.
I don't know. But like, and then I have like do you have like one girl that you like to go to specifically?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Natalie.
Yeah,
my queen.
And if she's not in, are you just like won't go?
What do you mean? No, if she's out of town or if I'm in a pinch, I'll go somewhere else. But if I know that I want to like execute a fun, cool nail, she's my go-to. If she's not available, I'll do a simple, just one color, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But these are my real nails.
Really?
Yes.
That's impressive.
I know.
These are not my real nails.
This is the first time they've ever like been long and stayed long.
But they're really good shape too.
Thanks, Natalie.
Yeah.
But I just because my nails are normally so brittle all the time.
Yeah.
And I just got blood work done, and my vitamin B levels were like through the roof.
High?
Which is concerning because I Googled it, and it's like, you probably have leukemia. And I was like, oh no. But my doctor was like, no, all your blood work came back normal, but like, I don't know why you're vitamin B. So I'm like, maybe the B is making my nails.
I know a lot of people who are deficient in B.
I know.
Myself included.
Yeah,
so what's it like over there in the lap of luxury, just swimming in that vitamin B?
I don't know. I haven't,
Yeah, it's good for your nails and your hair. Your hair is going off too.
But my vitamin B, this must be a new thing. Or maybe I just hadn't peed it out yet before I got my blood work done. Because normally my nails are so brittle. Yeah, I don't know. And I found out that I have elevated cholesterol.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do to change that? Just like no eggs?
No red meat.
No red meat?
Try and avoid it.
Okay.
Try and stay away from full fat dairy. And those are like my 2 favorite things. I love a bloody steak and I love a dairy.
What kind of dairy?
Oh, any dairy.
Cheese.
An ice cream.
Right before my period, the things that I do with cheese should be studied.
If you had a block, a circle, a huge circle of brie in front of me right now, it would be gone by the end of this.
But isn't that just how brie works?
Yeah.
Like, just fresh out of the oven.
So good.
Fresh out of the oven with a little bit of, my mom puts pine nuts on it.
Yeah.
Have you had this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And
my
a little
mouth is
drizzle
watery.
of honey.
Yes.
But I'm like, should I try and be vegan?
Ugh.
People already, I don't know what it is about me, but people, when
they think you are.
Yeah. Everyone is like if I'm eating with someone, they're always like, "Oh, do you have any like
aversions?"
Yeah. And then
allergies.
And then I went out to eat with someone who I don't know very well.
Okay.
And when we got to the restaurant, I looked at her and I was like, "Oh, are you like vegan or anything?" And I was like, I've done it to someone else. Like, she gives off the vibe to me that I give off to other people.
So you think that you have a vegan energy?
It's something about me, some weird freak shit in my soul is emanating vegan.
Well, do you feel like you want to stop eating meat for your health?
Here's I've thought about this.
Okay.
Since getting the results back and finding out that I have elevated cholesterol as a tiny woman, young girl.
Yeah. Young girl.
So young, crazy. And I'm thinking, here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to be loosely vegan. I'm going to be vegan where possible, but I'm not going to be annoying. Aside from, I am going to be telling everyone that I'm like kind of vegan. So that'll be the annoying part.
You're only like a quarter vegan?
Sure.
Like,
no, I'll say half.
Like, would you eat an egg?
Well, this morning I actually did. Here's the thing. I did a big Trader Joe's haul before getting my results back.
Of course, that's just the way it works.
And so, of course, all my Trader Joe's is like cheddar cheese, chorizo, eggs, whatever.
Milk.
But yeah, but I did buy egg whites like in a little bottle, you know? So I had that this morning.
Okay.
But I'm trying to go through what I have at home. I'm not going to waste anything.
Okay. And then you'll start anew.
And then I'll start anew. And
are you going to eat like fake meats?
No.
You're not going to do like the Franken meats?
No. Because those aren't good.
No.
And also the thing is, if I'm trying to be healthier, why am I trying to do more things with ingredients that I don't know? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, for example, I'm going to try and be vegan where possible. But, like, I went to my sister's baby shower, and it was a prefix menu.
Is this the sister that already has a baby? Or
everyone has a baby. There's so many babies, and they won't stop. They're just pumping them out at this point. Yeah. Yeah.
So 2 of your sisters have babies?
2 of my sisters have babies. The oldest one is having her second. So I was at the baby shower, and it was a prefix menu. And most of the options had like dairy or meat. So I was like, I'm not going to be annoying and be like, do you guys have like a vegan alternative?
Do you have tempeh?
Yeah. So I went with it. I leaned in. I'm not going to like ruin someone's baby shower over my
dietary restrictions,
fatty veins and arteries.
But, you know, there are women who would. So.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why I'm like really cool about it.
Yeah, you're really cool vegan.
But I think that's because I'm not actually vegan. So it's easy to be cool about it.
No, but who knows? You might be extreme vegan in a year. You might be one of those people that's like, actually, instead of vegan, can you call me plant-based?
I don't even know the difference, and I can't be bothered to figure it out.
I think they're the same thing.
Yeah, maybe plant-based feels like when you call your straight relationship boyfriend your partner.
Yes.
That's like the plant-based.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Plant-based. So I know some vegans who they're just like, I don't like the stigma of vegans, so I say I'm plant-based.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, someone I know, he's very vegan. He's also straight edge, so I feel like that's its own community.
Yes.
But they were very upset. I didn't realize this, and I guess it makes sense, but to me, I'm like, that's silly. He was so upset because a restaurant that he loves, this vegan restaurant, started selling meat. Started having meat products, and the whole community was outraged.
I mean,
I don't have, even though I stopped drinking and I haven't drank in almost like 9 years.
That's amazing.
There's something about food that's like way more addictive to me. Like, I don't, because everyone's always like, oh my gosh, you must have such great self-control or willpower to be able to quit drinking. And I'm like, no, I think I was just so desperate for that. But with food, I'm like, there's no,
because food you need every day too.
and also,
So
I
there's
just
like, it's
love
like something to
it.
look forward to. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you're like me, you have anxiety because of social media, because of relationships, because plans are always changing. We live in a chaotic environment. Maybe your family's too much and you're keeping all your emotions bottled up and it's starting to affect you negatively. And that's when, you got to go to therapy. Therapy is a safe space to get things off your chest and to figure out how to work through whatever's weighing you down. For me personally, I've had lots of mental issues, and my therapist has really helped pull me out of some dark times. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/takeover today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/takeover.
Just feels so good.
Like,
to
if
eat
you
naughty.
know, like, I knew I was gonna start my day today with a bagel and cream cheese, and I moved differently than if I didn't know that.
Okay, here's some questions for you.
Okay.
Your go-to grocery store. I feel like you're on some hippie shit.
I
used to live in Laurel Canyon.
Yeah.
You can't be talking too much shit about vegans.
No. I have my gluten-free siete wraps.
Okay.
Have you had those?
Yeah, I don't like they don't fold well.
They don't fold well. The almond ones are really good, but then I found out, no, you're not into it. But they have other ones that are good.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Okay.
I get organic eggs.
Okay.
I get microgreens because they're supposed to be really good for you.
What would you do? Like microgreen powder that you put in water, or like?
No, it's like it'll look like it'll be like cilantro, and it'll be kind of rooty looking.
Okay.
And they're supposed to be really good for you.
And you just like pepper it on.
I'll
to something?
pepper that on top of scrambled eggs, and then
Okay.
I'll mix it in with like olive oil, and then everything but the bagel seasoning.
Yeah. And what grocery store are you going to?
I go half Whole Foods, half Trader Joe's.
Whoa.
Because they're right next to each other.
Oh, that's nice.
So I hit both.
A little hybrid.
Yeah.
See, my favorite hybrid is like a KFC Taco Bell.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you remember there was a Pizza Hut Taco Bell by me growing up?
Yeah. Yeah, we had I don't remember what the hybrid was, but there were a lot of fast food chains near where I grew up.
Dude, when it's a hybrid, that hits different.
Oh my god, it's incredible.
I just had a throwback to like after soccer practice, we drove through Pizza Hut.
You were a soccer girl?
Yeah. Did you do
Cute.
soccer?
No. My family, we didn't do any sports.
I wasn't good though.
But
I had
still,
a lot
it's good
of heart.
to have the community.
I had a lot of heart.
A team, a team oriented.
Well, we had like one year we had this lady who was she looked like Barbie, and she was our soccer coach, and she had big fake boobs, and her name was Cindy. And I loved soccer because she would like bring us nail polish to match our uniforms and stuff.
She was a cool girl.
She was like an LA hot mom soccer coach.
I wonder how many husbands of the
kids,
how many fathers of the kids were lured by Cindy's.
Oh, lots were lured by Cindy.
If I was a mom and Cindy was my kid's coach, I'd be like,
her
no,
titties.
you're not playing any sports. We're homeschooling you.
Yeah, no, she was like overly sexual for a kid's soccer coach. It's so funny. She had big MILF energy in the 90s.
I love that.
But I feel like there's all kinds of weird stuff that happens like that at kids' soccer games. Like, do you remember? Well, no, because you didn't play, but like there'd be like parents that were like, crazy on the sidelines.
Oh, for sure. I would like frequent some Little League baseball games or softball games with my friends who were on softball.
I did softball. It was horrible.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like little.
Yeah.
And the girls were older and they had like big boobs. And I was like...
Yeah, softball girls are gnarly.
They were gnarly.
Yeah, you have you're Cindy vibes.
Yeah.
You were meant to be on Cindy's team.
Cindy's team, the Cyclones.
Whoa. I feel like that's every kid's like... team name, Cyclones.
And my mom made the banner. That was nice of her.
Wow.
I don't know if I would do that for my kid. I don't have a kid, but
one day, no banner for them.
Could I pay someone to do it?
For sure.
If I could pay someone to do it. My mom made it and it was really cute.
That's such like a good mom thing. Like a crafty mom is a good mom.
A crafty mom. I know. Like I could give her the scissors and know that if I needed help cutting a project, she'd do it straight.
Straight, yeah. Clean lines.
Not me.
No.
Are you good at with scissors?
I like doing some scissor work.
You do?
Yeah. Happy Pride Month, by the way.
Oh yes, perfect segue.
Yeah. I've recently thought about getting into scrapbooking.
Okay. Do you watch the Kardashians?
No.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll see like clips on TikTok.
There's a recent episode where Chloe was making Courtney was making Travis a scrapbook, and it was like I felt inspired because she was like on bed rest and she was just like scrapbooking.
That's cute.
It was really cute.
Yeah, I feel like I want to get into scrapbooking.
I want
to make I have so many things I want to do. I want to finish my taxes. I filed an extension and now I just need to put all my expenses to paper.
Oh,
so maybe I should put the scrapbooking on hold and get my finances in order. But that's not fun. I want to do like monthly little scrapbooks.
I like that.
Just like a little highlight reel.
It seems like a lot to keep up with.
I know.
It's like a baby book for yourself, scrapbooks.
Well, you got to reparent yourself.
Yeah, I feel like that's what we're all doing.
That's what it feels like I'm doing. Anytime I make myself like a cute little lunch, I'm like, oh.
I know, I'm a grown woman.
I'm like, should I also write a note for this? Like everything I do feels like, oh, little Ali would love this.
Yeah, I made myself. I got a cappuccino machine. I made myself an espresso, whatever the hell. And I was like, dude, I can steam my own milk now.
Yeah.
I'm a grown
You're
woman.
a woman.
I steam my own milk at home, you guys. And I saved so much money.
Yeah.
Because I was going to buy coffees so much.
Yeah. It really is funny how the smallest tasks that I accomplish, I'm like, wow, I have become a woman. I am an adult.
I know. When I put my laundry away, I'm like, what can't I do?
Yeah. I love little tasks and little chores.
Like an errand? Do you like an errand?
I love an errand. Sometimes I like
favorites?
to just buy things online knowing that I'm going to return them because I'm like, wow, Tuesday's going to be busy. I have to go to the Galleria, then I have to go to the Grove.
You'll buy things knowing that they might not work.
I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but sometimes I'll buy a couple extra things being like, maybe I'll like them. If not, no worries.
That's fun.
I love a return.
You do?
Yeah, I have a Zara return I have to make.
Really? What'd you get?
Well, I went to a wedding this past weekend.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm a Nuuly girl now. Have you heard of Nuuly?
Yes. I'm Rent the Runway, yes.
So Nuuly I love. I've never been like a clothes subscription person. But Hannah Dickinson, we were doing shows together and every night she had such a cute outfit. And I was like, where'd you get this? Where'd you get that? She like, Nuuly. I was like, okay, I'm going to be a Nuuly girl. So now I get like, all these clothes from Nuuly. And I was like, okay, I have a wedding coming up and I cut it too close. I like ordered the Nuuly and I was like,
that's the worst when the timing's off.
And it was gonna come the day of the wedding, but it could have been a little too late in the day.
Right.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a grown woman. I'm gonna go to the mall this morning of the wedding, just in case my order doesn't come in time. And luckily, I went to Zara. I picked 2 dresses because I was like, I'm gonna see what the vibes are. So I took 2 dresses home, and one of them didn't make the cut. She has to go back.
She's got to go back.
Yeah.
Do you buy any other fast fashion brands?
I don't really
Have
buy.
you done a Shein haul?
No, never done a Shein haul. Not that I'm better than a Shein haul.
But you should be. I've done a Shein haul. It's dark.
Yeah, I've never.
It's like the clothes. You're literally like, oh, if I were to go buy an open flame, the whole thing would just engulf because it's all polyesters and synthetic and.
Yeah, it seems horrible.
Yeah, and
and people get vials of blood in their orders and notes that say this is horrible.
I've heard about there's a note that's this may give you cancer.
Oh really? But I feel like you can go to a California pizza kitchen and they're like, being here will give you cancer.
Yeah, you know when they just casually put up the cancer sign?
The cancer thing, it doesn't affect me. Yeah.
You know where else I see that cancer sticker?
At the hospital. Have you seen it there?
Yes, this
walk in the building
may contain fumes known to the state of California to cause cancer.
Oh, this seems convenient.
Yeah.
This seems pretty convenient. That's like one time I got a pothole in New York, or I hit a pothole in New York. I got a flat tire. As soon as I pulled off the exit, there was a tire shop, and I was like, did you guys put this fucking pothole here?
There on purpose.
Yeah, for sure.
But I remember going to the 99-cent store, God rest its soul.
Oh, yeah. Is it done?
It's done.
No rebrand? Just no more?
No. The Dollar Tree is
still... It's not the $5 store?
Nope. 99-cent store, just gone. And they used to have stickers on stuff that said that it would cause cancer. And I'm like, maybe that's how it got here. Mm-hmm. I love a TJ Maxx. I love a Marshalls. Do you ever go to Marshalls or a TJ Maxx? Home Goods?
No, but I think my sister works for... one of those. She works for one of the. It may be TJ Maxx, maybe more. I don't know.
Sometimes.
But I wish I was a frequenter there because then I'd be using her for some discounts. Yeah, maybe I'll give you some discount codes.
Yeah, you gotta go to TJ Maxx. I'll tell you the good one.
Be a Maxxinista?
A Maxxinista. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
That's fun.
But maybe on the Shein thing.
Yeah.
I don't buy that many clothes, and I think now if I do purchase something, I want it to be something that
you love.
I love.
And have you bought anything from Nuuly?
Just for the first time. I have a closet. For those who don't know, on Nuuly you can create different closets with clothes that you like. So one of my closets is things that I might want to buy. So I have it all kind of in a folder of things that I liked.
Yeah, I have that too.
And so that way I can rent it again and see if I still have the same love for it. But yeah, I got these jeans because I'm I just need a good pair of some denim pants.
Yeah, those are cute.
They're cute. But this is Nuuly. Top's Nuuly, pants are Nuuly.
I know, and it's great because then you don't feel bad if you only wear it once.
Oh yeah,
and you don't feel bad if it's you're sweating in it or you get a stain on it. It just doesn't. You don't care as much.
I have the most questionable choices. The girl in me who is picking out the outfits for my order is not the same as the girl who is wearing them. Whenever my package arrives and I look in it, I'm like, why? Why did I pick that?
I know. The worst is when you fuck up an order. Have you done that? Where
every single time.
The batch, you're just why did I think this was going to look good?
Every single time. There's at least 1 or 2 items in my Nuuly that are just never going to be worn.
And they're just taking up space.
Yeah. And so I do $20 for a bonus item every month.
You do?
Yeah, because I'm I know for sure that I've made a poor choice at some point in this order, so I need backup.
Yeah. I've just been counting down the days so I could get a new shipment.
Yeah, same. Sometimes I'll do a new one early because I'm like, it's so bad. I don't know.
But
if
at least you're not just buying clothes and then not wearing them.
That's true. I don't know if it's like dopamine or ADD or like something where I can't be present. But like even with my Newly order, I'm like, okay, I need new stuff. It'll be like 2 weeks I've had the clothes and I'm like, okay, time for a new shipment.
Well, because you're like, I've already worn it.
Yeah, it's so bad.
But do you have any? There's one jumpsuit that I wish that I bought and I think about it all the time.
Get it.
It's not there anymore. Something happened.
It has the information.
It was expensive as fuck. And then like I was like back and forth. I'm like, do I really need a cowboy themed jumpsuit for $350?
Yeah, the amount of times you're in Austin, you need that cowboy jumpsuit.
I should have gotten it, but now I didn't, so that's okay.
I'm making it a goal of mine to go to Goodwill at least once a week.
Really?
Yeah, or some sort of like thrift store.
There's a bunch of good ones. There's also like my friend who buys for her store. She had me go with her to a rag house. That shit's crazy.
What's that?
It's like where they put all of the clothes. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like where all of the clothes go that is like too many clothes for Goodwill or too many clothes for vintage stores.
See, but I don't have the stamina to do that.
It's a lot.
I need a small store that doesn't have too much because I get overwhelmed. I have no patience. I can
just
only
one Goodwill.
I just hit one store a week.
Do you think Goodwill's better than like a Crossroads or a
Buffalo
Exchange?
No, I'm sure those would be better, but I'm looking for
a diamond in the rough.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to. I'm so bad at picking clothes because I was talking about this with my therapist. I'm someone, if I go out to eat at a restaurant, like my boyfriend, he's the type of person, he'll get the same thing anywhere he goes. He has like 5 items that when he's eating out, he's getting one of those items.
Right.
He plays it safe. He knows what he likes. He gets that.
Yeah.
With me, I'll do the one that I have never heard of before, can't pronounce, and it comes out, and I'm like, what the fuck did I order? There was spaghetti on the menu. Why didn't I just get the fucking spaghetti?
Yeah.
But I'm always trying to switch things up, have some fun, try out new stuff.
I get that.
And so same with like clothes. Like I'll buy something being like, oh, this is my new personality, and it's not. And so
no, I know I bought boots of fucking 3:30 in the morning that had Betty Boop on them that are fucking neon pink, and then I was like, I'm 30. I just turned 37. Where am I wearing these boots to? Started spiraling, and then I was like, oh, fuck it. I like them. I've been wearing them around the house.
Fun. I want to see those.
They're crazy.
But that's why I'm like, if I go to Goodwill, if I buy something that's bad, it was at most $12.
That's true.
And sometimes you can find some good things.
No greater thrill than finding a good thing at a Goodwill.
Yeah. Yeah. But maybe I should. That's actually a good idea to maybe up it a little bit, do a Buffalo Exchange. Crossroads.
I'll tell you which Crossroads. Because some Crossroads are not for me.
Yeah, they're not created equal.
But there is one that's really good. I'll tell you where. Not on the pod.
Whoa, gatekeeping the Crossroads.
Sometimes you gotta gatekeep the Crossroads for the homies.
I like that. I love giving clothes to Crossroads.
Oh yeah, I
have such a complex when I'm selling clothes.
You do?
Oh, I want to give them a backstory. If they don't take something, I'm like, you want to know who gave me these?
Yeah.
You want to know where I wore these?
Yeah, no, I get it.
I performed in a stadium in these.
Like, are you sure you don't like this?
Yeah.
This is cool. The only reason I'm selling it is because my ex gave it to me. Yeah. That's what I did a few times with like these sweatshirts. They took up so much space, and every time I looked at them, I was like, it just reminds me of my ex. I'm selling it.
Yeah. I've done something naughty, though.
What?
And I think this is controversial.
Okay.
And I'm nervous to share.
Okay, please share. It's a safe space.
Sometimes I've been gifted things that I regretted saying yes to accepting, and I should have just been like, could I see? Because here's what I do now. Like, I'll do this usually at like a comedy club when they're like, here's a sweater and a backpack. I'll be like, let me just see it first. Because I don't want it to just collect dust and then I have to give it away, whatever. But occasionally I'll be like gifted things and I'm like, I'm never going to wear this. I don't want it. And I will try and sell it.
You try to flip it.
I'll try and flip it if I can.
That's not that bad.
It feels dirty.
I
It feels
mean,
dirty
it's a
to
dirty
be
little
like
secret.
making money off of. But usually, if I'm
gift.
gifted something, I will keep it. But every once in a while, I'm like, I don't need this.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
There's only so many things you can get for free, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, I don't need a free hammock.
I would take a hammock. I've always wanted a hammock.
Really?
I don't know where I would
just
put
gave
it at my apartment. Did you give away a hammock?
I just gave away a hammock.
Where was it? Did you have a backyard or was it an indoor hammock?
No, it was just a hammock that was like this weed company sent me a hammock.
Yeah, well, I would have
I'm
loved
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
How would you feel if you walked into my apartment and there was a hammock hanging
inside
in the living room?
Whoa, I like that idea. Like a pretty hammock.
Hopefully.
Because when I got rid of wasn't that pretty.
Was it like super branded?
Yeah, it was like neon. It was a lot going on. I gave it to my
maybe if
boyfriend.
there was like a beige,
like a nice taupe macrame hammock.
Sure.
That's different energy.
I would love to have a hammock inside of my house.
I think that's possible. Can you Google indoor hammocks?
Well, I also
I want an indoor hammock in my house too.
No, I don't want one of those
That
with
one
the
looks-
legs.
I
It
don't
needs to
like
be
that.
hanging from the ceiling.
wall?
Yeah, nothing underneath it. See, but I don't like one of those either. I don't like one of those. I don't like one of those.
She's Goldilocks when it comes to hammocks.
Yeah, no.
So not like a couch. Like you wanted to like.
I want it to truly be an outdoor hammock inside, but beautiful.
A beautiful hammock.
Yeah, see, like that hand-woven hanging chair.
There?
Yeah.
The pink one?
Yeah, or the beige one. Look it, go up. Yellow leaf hammock, hand-woven hanging chair.
Oh, right there.
It's
Yeah,
like
right
brown.
there to the right.
Yeah. See, something like that. I could get
Something
behind.
like that.
$179, not bad. Ugh,
Yeah.
I would love to get my big ass in one of those. That'd be so fun.
You should just get a hammock.
I think I'm going. Yeah, send me the link. This looks great.
It does feel like it would be nice to come home and just be in a hammock. It's very like womb-like. The closest you can get to being back in the womb is a hammock.
I would love that. I'm trying to get back in the womb ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
I would love nothing more than a womb experience.
Same.
Maybe we should do. Would you want to do a deprivation tank together?
Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah, I've done it.
You have?
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Oh my god, of course you have.
I'll do it.
How was it?
It's fun.
Is it freaky?
One time I had to pee.
Yeah, I would have just peed in there.
I didn't.
So
But
you
I
got
wanted
out.
to. I got out.
You had to just
I
pee
should have just
in it.
peed in there.
Yeah.
But then I was like, if I pee in there, is that going to affect like the saline levels?
I would only be nervous about anything, the color changing or them somehow knowing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care about anything else.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. I would love to.
Do it. I'll do it with you.
Okay.
There's a place called Pause that you can do it at.
Oh, so you'll share the deprivation tank, but not the crossroads?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll tell you the crossroads.
Okay.
I can't have random people taking the good sweaters.
True. I want to get gua sha. I want to get a gua sha service. I want them to suck away my little double chin.
Do you have a gua sha at home?
No, because I think if I got one after a week, I probably would stop using it.
I have it, and it's exactly that.
Yeah. I'll use it for 1 week. I'll be excited, and then
I'll be like, it does feel good to do it.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I won't see results fast enough, so I'll be like, nah, I'm over it.
I know. I started doing it again because I saw a video of Kylie Jenner doing it, and I was like, okay, I'll get back on it.
If Kylie's doing
the gua sha, then I should do the gua sha.
Of course.
But yeah, it feels like, I don't know.
Well, and then I don't trust because it's like, oh, it needs to be rose quartz or jade or something. And I see it being sold on Target, and I'm like, Target's not carrying real rose quartz or jade.
I have a good one. I'll send you it. They could probably send you one.
Okay.
I forgot the name of the company, but I'll look when I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel good to do that, dude. Mm-hmm. But like in the 90s, no one was gua shaing their fucking faces.
Yeah, but how do people from the 90s look now?
Not good. Just slim fast.
Yeah. Dude, my mom is such a protein shake girl.
She is?
She loves like a muscle milk or
she
like...
does?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did she do Slim Fast?
Probably, I'm sure.
I remember my mom did Slim Fast in the 90s. And she also had the Thigh Master.
Whoa.
That's Suzanne Summers.
My dad's a Nutrisystem boy.
He is? Were those vitamins?
No, Nutrisystem was like pre-packaged meals, and they were portioned, and so they would send you them like every month. And you would you would lose weight quick because you're eating like cardboard for every meal.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he liked it.
Yeah, but it's not sustainable because then when you go off of it, you like immediately gain weight.
Dude, I remember my dad watched some show on he saw something about this guy on 60 Minutes who lived off of fruit salad. So like for a week he made us eat fruit salad. Like he would make elaborate fruit salads for a week.
Whoa, for like every meal or
for
just one
every meal?
No.
Yes, they were like huge fruit salads. I gotta ask him if he remembers that.
Yeah, how do you switch that up?
He would put like every fruit in there.
And
it
then
was not sustainable. It was like nectarines, like
is there anything
almonds,
else besides
coconut.
Okay.
He really committed to the fruit salad.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like a weird, it was a very weird phase.
I love a fruit, but not enough to make it into a salad every single day.
No.
And
there's lots of fruit that I don't want.
What top 3 least favorite fruits?
Least favorite? Papaya.
Okay.
Oh, I hate papaya. The smell, it smells like kind of barfy to me. And I know people who love papaya. I just can't get behind it. That's my first.
What are the ones that are really... Oh, I hate grapefruit.
Grapefruit, I could take or leave.
That's like the healthy one, right?
It's like what old Jewish men eating it.
That's my dad. He eats grapefruit with cottage cheese.
Oh,
sick.
My dad will put equal... You know what equal is? On his grapefruit.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's doing that? Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so grapefruit for sure. What else?
Now that I asked this, I'm like, do I even know fruits?
I know. Like when you sit down to think about it, what other ones could I get rid of?
I love a kumquat.
A kumquat. Have you had a loquat?
Yeah, I hate it.
You did?
I think. Are those the more bitter ones?
Yes.
Yeah, I hate it.
They kind of taste like grapes.
I
didn't like it?
If it's what I'm thinking it is.
It's that.
Yeah, I think I got them at Trader Joe's and it tasted like semen. It was disgusting.
Could I go to another list of fruit? Wait, what are your favorite ones?
So I love a sour-ass kumquat.
A sour-ass, okay.
I love mango.
Mango's a good one.
And then
I love a berry.
Yeah, I love like a blueberry, a raspberry, a strawberry.
But like if I buy a thing of blueberries, it's gone. Like within...
Oh, yeah. I just scarfed down 2 handfuls before this.
You did?
Yeah. But they're a good like mixer, like for a yogurt. Like they're not the main course, but they're a good side piece.
Yeah, they are. Same with raspberries.
Yeah.
I like a raspberry.
Mm-hmm. Cherries are in season right now.
Ooh,
Now's a good time for cherries.
Do you have one of those things that takes the pits out?
No.
That's so refined. Who does that?
Cindy from your soccer team.
Yeah, Cindy.
No,
I want to say her last name, but I shouldn't.
No.
Okay.
I'm a nasty girl though. Like with mangoes, I eat the skin.
You like that?
No, I eat the whole skin. Like I'll take bites of the mango. Like I'll cut it into slices and then I'll eat the whole thing.
Do you eat the skin?
I don't think so.
This is the problem.
I feel like I do the thing where I put like my tooth to the skin and like.
Yeah, I do that.
Then it's all in your teeth.
That is true.
It's a mess.
Well, honeydew's disgusting.
Yeah, honeydew's it's nice to have as just kind of a chaser. A chaser to fruit. Like if you have something real strong, then you kind of do a honeydew to just get the palate. Yeah, it's like the ginger to sushi.
Like if you had grapefruit and you wanted to get rid of the taste, you would have honeydew.
Yeah, just to kind of level the playing field.
But if neither were there, no one would care.
True. But yeah, I think that's the thing about growing up being raised by a single father is like, yeah, I'm eating the skin of the mango. And like my dad would make salads, not fruit salads, just your standard leafy green salad.
Yeah.
And he would lick the bowl afterwards to get all the dressing.
That's like my dad.
And I do the same thing. And I'm
Dude,
like, what would it
you
have been like if I was raised by a woman with no male influence? I think things would be a lot different.
Well, no, I also think, though, I think there's just something primal about needing to lick the dressing.
Yeah.
Like, even if you were raised, my mom is quite a lady, and she would be disgusted.
She was licking the dressing?
She was not.
Oh, okay.
But if she knew I was licking the dressing, she would be like,
but that's your dad's fault.
It's always comes back to Steve.
Yeah. The nasty shit I do, it's all my dad's fault.
Dude, my dad would, he burps, farts loudly.
Oh, yeah.
Does your dad fart?
Oh, yeah. Especially he loves farting, like when we were growing up and stuff. He loves farting on a long road trip with the windows rolled up.
Yeah.
He loves hotboxing a car with
And
farts.
then does he laugh?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's the funniest thing.
Oh, he loves it.
What
it's
is that?
so entertaining to him.
It's so crazy.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't want to marry a guy that free farts like that.
Really? But
do you and your boyfriend fart?
Oh yeah, we're gross though, and I don't know TBD on the effects of our relationship because of that.
Yeah,
but we're gross people around each other, which is freeing on one hand. It's very beautiful that we're so comfortable around each other, but then on the other end, intimately, it's like we're about to have sex and we just farted on each other watching shows. Like it's hard to transition from like farting on each other to being intimate with each other. Yeah. You need a honeydew in that situation.
You needed something. What would be the honeydew in that situation?
Just some time alone. Just some separate rooms.
I need some time to miss you.
Yeah.
Do you live in like a 1-bedroom?
1-bedroom,
okay,
yeah.
so there's a living room.
There's a living room.
Okay.
Yeah. We have our little designated areas.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not that we really use it, but like, yeah, sometimes if I'm like, just want to be scrolling on my phone, I'll just hit the bedroom and be like, I'm TikToking. Leave me alone.
Sometimes you just need that.
I'm in my
like
little
a mindless scroll.
Oh yeah.
Especially after like doing comedy all weekend.
Yeah.
One thing I love is just a mindless scroll.
Oh yeah. I need to just check out for a little bit.
Yeah.
I need to
What's
know
your
what
algorithm on Instagram like?
I don't do like Instagram Reels. I don't watch those because it doesn't really... It doesn't hit for me. If I'm scrolling, I'm on TikTok.
Okay, what's your algorithm like?
And my TikTok believes that I am a single mother.
Oh,
because all my videos are like how to be a good parent.
Really?
How to raise your kids. I love it. I don't know why. I'm so fascinated by like motherhood and like.
Do you want to be a mom?
I think so. Maybe when I have a lot of money and I don't feel like I'm sacrificing. I mean, I think regardless, being a mom is hard and you have to make sacrifices, but I want it to be the most comfortable decision for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to resent my children for like taking
Mommy could have been a star, but then I had you.
Exactly. Because I think that would happen. I think I'd be like, fuck you, little Jimmy.
I mean, if you had him at the wrong time.
Yeah, and I think now would be the wrong time.
Yeah, the older I get, I'm like, I feel like there's never going to be a right time. Like, you're never going to be like, everything feels like it's time.
No, I don't think there will be a right time, but I think my bank account will feel correct.
Yeah.
For bringing a life into the world.
Yes.
And everything that comes with that.
Which I can't even imagine because, like, just being one person, the amount of shit that I have to pay for.
Yeah.
I'm like, that too?
I want to have enough money to have a kid and have a nanny and a night nurse. Not every day, but most of the days.
Yeah, dude. I feel like, because, like, after you get your vagina teared up and then your boobs are leaking milk.
Yeah.
You're not going to feel like being on.
No, you're a shell of a person. It takes time to recoup. Yeah, I know someone who has an au pair and who had a night nurse, and I'm like, that just looks, even though it's obviously still hard, like just going through that change with your body and your life and your hormones and all of that, like it's gonna be hard regardless.
The hormone part freaks me out the most.
Yeah.
Because, like, I get crazy before my period.
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel, like,
I get
emotional,
insane.
angry? Like, which way do you go?
It switches off. Sometimes I'm really emotional. Like, I'll watch, like, a Snickers commercial and be, like, tearing up.
Yeah.
Like, it'll take the smallest thing to get me emotional. Sometimes I'm a bit ragey.
Yeah.
Yeah, just really angry. But I started... Oh, this is very Topanga Canyon of me. I've started keeping a journal, like a calendar, and I track my cycle.
That is very Topanga of you.
Yeah, because there's 4 cycles you go through a month.
Yes.
And so I keep track
the different
of it.
phases.
Yes. You got your luteal phase. You got your follicular phase. You've got your ovulatory phase. And you've got your menstrual phase.
The only week it's good to do shit is your luteal phase, right?
No, it's your
second
follicular and ovulatory.
Okay.
Your ovulatory is when you're in your prime.
That's when people want to fuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm making plans, you know. I'm booking shows.
You're booking shows.
I'm doing big things in my ovulatory phase. It's only 4
Maybe
days,
I should
but you
start
gotta really...
booking my thing during my cycle.
Yeah. Like, right now I'm luteal, and I can feel it. I'm, like, a little bit lethargic. Like, yesterday I had a rot day. Like, I truly just, like, laid on the couch all the day.
I love a rot day.
You need a rot day.
I love a day of doing nothing all day.
And the beautiful thing about, like, tracking all the phases is, like, the acceptance that comes with it and being like, this is just part of what I need right now. I need to be...
As a woman, my body is telling me that I need to rest.
I need to be glued to the couch and do absolutely nothing. And it was nice. I needed it.
Nothing feels better than doing nothing, especially when you're always doing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'll get, like, shame or guilt about doing nothing. But I'm
trying to reprogram myself.
Well, there's a difference. Like, sometimes I'm doing nothing because I just want to, like, distract myself or, like, procrastinate. And sometimes I'm, like, truly exhausted. And I'm like, if I try doing things, I'm not going to do them well. So, like, it's probably better for me in the long term to just, like, chill and do nothing.
Yeah, and then I'm just now surrendering to the fact that I don't have a normal schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm always in my head like, and then I'll get up early tomorrow. And it's like, no, if you're up until 3 a.m, you're not going to get up early tomorrow. It's not going to fucking happen.
You have to redefine early and be like, early for me is 10 a.m.
Right.
So if I'm waking up at 10, I'm waking up early.
Right.
I know, that is hard. It's hard with the, like... Because sometimes I can't, like, if I don't have any shows, I can go to bed at, like, 9 p.m. But then I'm like, I can't get used to this. Because the next night I'm going to be out till 2 a.m.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's hard to get on a normal schedule. And everyone's like, your circadian rhythm. I'm like, mine is fucked.
Yeah. I know. I'm like, maybe I should just... I mean, I guess I kind of already do. Like, usually whether I have a show or not, I'll go to bed... roughly around midnight or 1. So I'm like, maybe my rhythm is just starting at midnight and waking up at like 9.
Yeah. Maybe that's just the way that you're made.
And I embrace naps.
I love a nap.
I love a nap. You know what helps me nap?
What?
Because sometimes I have a hard time napping. 2 things, actually. One is a sleep mask, which I've recently gotten into, and it's such a game changer.
Yeah.
I sleep so well with a sleep mask.
I fall asleep with it on, but then in the middle of the night I rip it off.
Oh, that's fine.
Do you do that?
Yeah, because I wake up without it on.
Yeah.
But it helps to fall asleep.
It does help to fall asleep.
Because you're just, there's nothing keeping you up.
There's no distraction.
No.
It's just complete night.
And I think the pressure on it helps too.
Do you have a weighted blanket?
No, I've thought about it.
I think I'm making the plunge.
But they're really heavy. Have you tried like folding a weighted blanket or like taking one out of a box?
I didn't even think
about that. You need 2 people. It's insane.
That's so lonely, taking a weighted blanket out of a box by yourself.
Yeah,
I have to wait for my boyfriend to come help me.
You have to get a TaskRabbit to put the weighted blanket on you.
Oh my God.
But the eye mask helps me with a nap. And also, I realized if I pretend that I'm like in a really hot climate, like when I'm laying down, if I pretend I'm like on the sands of the beach in Cabo San Lucas, like just sweating, something about that visual like really knocks me out.
Really?
Yeah.
I like to be cold.
My room is cold. I have the AC on.
But mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're on the sands of
mentally,
Cabo.
I need to be on an island.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know what else I like? I'm weird about smells. My diffuser. I always have to have like my diffuser going because I like the sound of it. And I have one oil that I like to use.
Wow. See, that I've never noticed those things to be helpful. Yeah.
And then the sleep mask. Yeah, a sleep mask fucks.
It's so good. And I don't even do it every night, which is so silly.
Do you know what? I don't do it every night either. Do you know what else? Do you have a silk pillowcase?
I did at one point, and I could take it or leave it.
I like it.
It was fine, but
I like the way it feels.
My dermatologist told me to start. Here's what I've done.
What?
So my dermatologist told me to buy like a bunch of pillowcases from Target, like just some standard pillowcases, and then switch them out every other night. And so with the silk pillowcase, I'm like, that's really unmanageable.
Every other night?
Yeah. Sometimes I've been pretty lazy about it, but I did notice a change in my skin. Because there's so much bacteria.
So you just keep swapping them?
Yeah, I have like a shit ton of like just random white pillowcases from Target. And I'll sleep on one side, and then the next night I'll flip it over, sleep on the other side, and then I'll switch it out the next night.
Am I supposed to be switching my pillowcases more?
Probably. But you have good skin.
My takeaway is I guess I need to be switching my pillowcases more.
But I don't think if your skin is nice, then
I don't know. It's always something.
I'm going to the dermatologist after this.
You are?
Yeah, it's such a ripoff.
It is a ripoff.
It's such a ripoff. It's so expensive, and I'm like, for what? Would you think this is crazy? So I've had facials in the past.
Okay.
And they'll do the steam on your face, the hot, water steam. And they'll kind of massage your shoulders while you have a mask on. You know, it's kind of spa-like.
Okay, yes.
This dermatologist I've been going to, she did do wonders. I used to have, like, horrible acne, and it really, like,
your skin looks
shifted.
Good.
But it's so expensive, and they don't massage the shoulders. They don't, like...
Does she give you a facial?
Yeah, I mean, she's cleaning my face. She's putting products on it. She's doing extractions. Like, it's a facial, but she's not doing the steam because she's like, those water things like can hold bacteria. This bitch is going crazy about bacteria.
No.
I'm like, maybe I need a little bacteria.
Maybe you want the bacteria,
maybe I want
full
some
experience.
Yeah, because I'm like, if I'm paying this much,
you want to be relaxed.
I want to be relaxed. I want to feel spa-like to a degree.
But then afterward, do you like the way your skin looks?
Yeah.
Well, then it's worth it.
But then there's also a tip at the end. And I'm like, how much am I
tipping her too? For her facial?
It pops up on there. I don't know. It's truly so expensive. If I tell you the price, you'll be like, it's not worth it.
Oh, is it $300? More?
Mm-hmm. I don't want to talk about it.
5?
I don't want to talk about it.
Can we do hot or cold?
Is it more than 5?
A little.
7?
No.
6.
No.
550.
Somewhere around there.
And then how long do the results?
I've decided, because at first I was like...
What is it called? Like, what kind of facial is this?
Just a facial. She just uses the products.
Just a regular run-of-the-mill facial?
Every once in a while we'll do some sort of... No, not even that. Like, at most we do a mask. I think I need to find a new...
That's really expensive.
It's so crazy.
But your skin looks good.
Yeah, but I think it could look good cheaper. Well, now, with how expensive it is, I do it maybe 4 times a year. Because I use their products. I keep up with it as much as I can at home. But I
love to get you in a product.
Yeah.
I love to hawk
skincare
a
line.
product.
Yeah.
Anytime I go, I've gotten like Botox, like, well, what about the skincare line. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't have endless amount of money to keep putting into my face.
What do you do with Botox? Give me a rundown of your...
I go forehead,
Okay.
crow's feet.
Okay.
Those are the most important for me. And then
do you notice with the forehead when you're performing, it's hard to be expressive?
Yeah, and then I look insane, but
because the first time I ever got Botox, I was like, I just want my eyebrow part because I don't want these 11 lines.
Yeah.
Both of my parents have the deepest 11s.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want that. I already have like a pretty solid indent, so like I don't want it to get any worse. And they're like, well, if you do the eyebrow like 11s, then you have to get the forehead or else it'll look weird. So I'm like, I don't know. This is my first time. Okay. So I did the forehead. It was way too much. I was performing and it was just like me opening my eyes really big to try and like get the message across.
Yeah, it's a bad feeling when it's too much.
It looked crazy.
And then I've had it's like a fine line because then I've had places where they put too little and then you have to go back and have more.
Yeah.
And it's expensive. Like it adds up.
I go to Arizona. It's a little bit cheaper.
AZ discount.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They get the Arizona prices.
Really?
Yeah.
You go to Arizona for your Botox?
I don't think it's that much cheaper, but my sister lives in Arizona, so if you guys ever see me posting that I'm in Arizona, just know that I'm coming back. Coming back with a fresh look.
Face.
Yeah.
A fresh face. I've gotten it in my upper lip.
Yeah, the little lip flip.
I like that.
I love the lip flip.
I love that, right? Because it doesn't look like filler.
No, it's just a little.
It only lasts for like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And it makes it hard to drink out of a straw.
Mm-hmm.
I was like
trying to pronouncing a P.
Yeah, like
it's fun to have like a little bit of a hindrance on like just normal things. It's fun to be like, oh, how are we gonna work through this?
Yeah, put a spin on it.
Yeah,
for aesthetic purposes. I'm sure I can't say certain words, but my lips are full.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like going to sometimes like. When you go and they'll hold up a mirror and they'll be like, okay, well, this is what I would do if it was up to me. And I'm like, well, I don't have $5,000 to put into my face. Yeah. And then all of a sudden there's blind spots, sweetie. There's things you didn't even know were an issue until this bitch who's trying to sell you products just points it out. And then you leave being like, huh?
Yeah. One time I did filler for the first time a while ago. I'd never gotten it before. It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts so bad. But I was like asking her, I'm like, I kind of want to do filler because my upper lip is like tiny baby. And she was like, okay. And she was like, you have a small mouth. And I was like, excuse me? I didn't even know that was like something I could be concerned about. And now when I look in the mirror, I'm like, she was right. I do have a small mouth.
No, I know. They told me I had a weak chin. And I was like, they're like, it's not your nose, it's your chin. I was like,
But that is a thing. I've seen the videos.
I know.
People seem to love it.
Filler in your chin, then it balances out your nose.
Yeah. Have you done it?
I've done it, but not in a while.
Did you like it?
I did. I liked it, but I don't love filler. I don't like the way it feels when it's going into your body.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember like just trying to sleep on my face felt weird.
Yeah.
Like I didn't love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that sometimes you can tell like when women have too much filler and it looks crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared of that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a filler girl. But I like a little baby bit of Botox.
Just a little bit.
It's just fun. I love getting any sort of treatment.
I love a treatment too. Men aren't like that, I don't think.
No, they should be.
Yeah, there'd be less murders if men just got themselves
a
little
foot
treats.
rub every once in a while. They just need to go to the nail salon, get a little foot rub, a little callus removed,
and start a
cleanup. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's our episode.
Great.
Where can people find you, and do you have anything coming up you want to promote?
If you want to see me perform stand-up comedy, you can see if I'm coming to your city at alimacofsky.com. You can look at my weird Instagram stories at @NotAliMac. Same with TikTok and everything at @NotAliMac.
Awesome. And thank you guys for watching another episode of Shenk. We'll see you next week. You can find me here every Wednesday on Shenk and every Monday on This Bitch. And my show dates are on Instagram at princessshenk, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. We'll see you next week.